Hello, James with you on Kalkine TV, live from Sydney, and thanks for joining me on the early trades. Let's get started with our market open report. The S&P ASX 200 is up today, gaining 0.22%. The top performing stocks on the ASX were Codan, up by 9.93%, and Elders, which is up by 7.08%. Over the last 5 days, the index has gained 0.96%, but is down 3.81% for the last year to date. Let's now take a look at some of the stocks making headlines today throughout the opening session of trades, and that includes Karoon Energy, who have announced that they have provided notice to Nuata Energy to terminate their exclusivity agreement. The agreement was entered into to undertake negotiations to potentially acquire a 50% non-operated interest in the Atlanta oil field Santos Basin offshore of Brazil. Karoon has also withdrawn its conditional and non-binding incomplete offer in respect of the potential transaction. Karoon was unable to complete the necessary due diligence and conclude the negotiation of acceptable terms in respect of the potential transaction during the agreed exclusivity period. Moving on, and Australian agribusiness Elders today released its half-year results for the 6 months up to the 31st of March 2022. Elders has outperformed the 2021 first half in all product areas and geographies. This has been led by rural products, with sales up by 47% and wholesale product sales up by 27%. Elders delivered an 80% EBIT growth, a 36% increase in underlying earnings per share, and announced a 40% increase in interim dividends to 28 cents per share. The company's full-year underlying EBIT guidance has been upgraded to 30% to 40% above the prior financial year. Also making news, Perenti has confirmed that it expects to deliver financial year 2022 revenue of 2.4 billion Aussie dollars and financial year 2022 EBIT of between 170 million and 175 million dollars. The updated guidance comes following an incident which occurred at the Zone 5 mine in Botswana, a mine operated by Perenti subsidiary Barminco, which resulted in multiple casualties. But the company does not see this event as having a material impact on earnings guidance and for completeness. And finally, Incitec Pivot has announced it plans to separate its two leading businesses, Dyno Nobel and Incitec Pivot Fertilisers, and build the future of two companies to drive significant shareholder value. They will now act as two separately listed companies on the Australian Stock Exchange. They reported a record first half profit after tax of 384 million Aussie dollars, a $348 million increase from the $36 million profit recorded in the same period last year. EBIT in its Asia Pacific fertiliser business increased to $257 million from $20 million in the PCP as the company captured the value of the upswing in commodity prices. Incitec declared an interim dividend of 10 cents a share. Alright, well that's all for this edition of the Early Trades. Stay tuned to Kalkine TV for the latest market insights and business news. I'm James, signing off for now.